Hello, welcome back to another video. Really been lazy today. It is Friday the 6th of February 2026, just in case you've time traveled. Yeah, 3 o'clock already. I'm just feeling pretty blah. I got some more emails from jobs I applied for that, sent me the old, thanks for your considering our company, blah, 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 blah. We decided to move up forward with somebody else, or whatever. I just don't get it. It seems like every job seems like it's like I can't even get through to them, even when I have the interviews that go super well. Almost like I've never ran into this in my life. I'm so confident about being able to get a job, even though I feel I'm not supposed to. Right now, but up throughout my life, I've always been able to get the job. Always. And it's so different right now. It's like it just kind of confirms my feeling of what I'm feeling from God, that I'm not supposed to work a regular job or something. I don't know, because my interviews have all went extremely well. We interacted so well, and they really like me, and I just don't get it, But there's a reason. God's got a reason. I'm telling you, there's a reason. It's very frustrating for me, though. So I get a little lippy with God sometimes. I ain't screaming at him or nothing, but I'm definitely voicing my frustration to him, And I still pray for all my normal prayers too, about goodness for everybody and my loved ones and all that stuff. And I even pray for the people that aren't so nice to me. I pray that God blesses them, help bring them to be a better person or find Him, so they can be better, for the world, I don't know. So I did some laying around. My friend Tony came and visited me for a little bit before he had to go to work. I'll post to my family on Facebook, and I put the take a picture and I posted it on Facebook, and we've there's been a few times now. I call it a parking lot, late night parking lot concert, and he pulls up alongside of me in his vehicle, and that we end up playing a lot of tunes, and we know so much music, and music is great, man. So I post them as late night lot concerts or whatever. You don't have a stop sign there, buddy. I think he was on his phone. I think that's why he didn't realize what he's doing, and it was an intersection. So instinctively, that was a good thing. Last night, we were listening to music for a couple hours, a lot until about getting close to midnight, 11:30 midnight. And then I told him, I said, well, he had a bunch to go into by then, but I said, I gotta get snuggled under the blankets or something because my toes are starting to get cold, and I don't want to keep trying to start the engine to warm my feet and stuff because I can't afford the fuel. On a positive note, we've had a lot of, well, not a lot, but we've had some sunny days without the cloudiness. So right now, before I get ready to pull out, my batteries are at like 14.2 volts, so they're like full charged. So that's a good thing. I'm gonna have to get get some more diesel into my furnace, because we're not into summer yet, that's for sure. It was 30, got up to 34 yesterday. I don't know what it stayed 34 all night. I don't know what it is right now. I can't tell. I'm driving. I think it's too small, but it's nicer. It's in the double digits. I think tonight maybe it might drop down to like 1 degree or something like that. And it's supposed to be really nice. Or maybe it's tomorrow night. It's 1 degree. I don't know. One of the nights it's got dropping down to 1 degree, but it's not going below 0, so that's a good thing. So I still want to get some more diesel, just so I can stay warm enough to where I'm not going to catch a cold or something, I mean, even if I was without heat, at least I'm in my camper out of the elements, and I could bundle up under blankets and stuff. But it's still, I don't like breathing the cold air, especially with me being older. God, that is so weird to say. I never dreamed I'd be referring to myself as older. Or old even. And I used the word older. Oh my goodness. Aren't just the ground, that big bump. We're going to grind that bump out and resurface this or something. That bump was pretty bad there. Looks like they swept it up, but don't look like they tore it down yet. They haven't tore it down yet. Do you know what time it is right now? Come on, go back. 3:12. Telling Spacey, I already said what time it was when I started this. Yeah, so it seems I'm getting such a late start today. I'm going to run to the government building because I got to check mail. But the thing is the library closes at 5 anyway. And because I've been lollygagging, loafing around. I think it was good. I think my body probably needed the rest, because even though I haven't been working, I've been pushing myself to every day to go, do stuff. And I get up fairly early, and then I don't get to bed too quick either, because I get a lot of different friends that call me and stuff that talk to me, and that's important, because I know they're calling me for a reason, And I know they're there for me, so I want to be there for them. I don't know if you ladies watch my videos that much, but as to Jennifer and Susan, hello. I haven't heard back from that other high-paying job yet, though. But I did return their call. So right now, it's like a telephone tag kind of thing. I think what I'd really like to find right now, I've worked a lot of hard labor jobs through my life. What I'd like to do for a while, anyway, is maybe get a driving job where I don't really want to drive a school bus or that, but like the smaller, like the vans or whatever, the cars or vans, just like running, whether it's special needs kids or I guess the short bus would be okay too, but I don't feel like driving on the long buses. I guess I'm just getting old. I think that's part of the reason why some of the places aren't hiring me is because of my age. I hate to even think of that, but yeah, I'm 57. And tough about when you get older. You got for all these different jobs, especially a lot of older people. They've been around, so they've experienced life, so they got a lot of wisdom and knowledge. But their bodies can't keep up anymore, like the young whippersnappers. That doesn't mean us old people don't have value. We got a lot of value. You know, so I've got a lot of knowledge in so many different categories. You know, 'cause I was a knowledge seeker throughout my life. You know, I wasn't just moseying through life and just learning what I happened to run into. I was seeking it, you know. When computers first started getting bigger, you know, once we got to the Windows stuff, oh, I like computers a lot, because like, especially with the internet, man, you could, it wasn't as big in the beginning, you know, when they're right when Windows first started, there was some information to access out there online. It was, but the online was more communication stuff, kind of. It wasn't as much as it is now with knowledge. Now there's so many websites and, well, and these video platforms that you're watching me on, you know, that didn't exist at all in the beginning, you know. So you can research. Now the knowledge is at your fingertips, you know. As long as you got preferably a high-speed internet connection to get to, and a decent device. I mean, laptops are still nice just because of the bigger keyboard and everything, but or a tower computer. That computers are nice because you can navigate a lot quicker that way. And with those talking stuff, you can navigate more quick too. But navigation with the voice doesn't always hear you properly, depending on what you're saying. It'll give you something different, you know. But all this knowledge I've got to find a way to get that to help me help people and generate an income in the process. Because I definitely have a lot to offer this world. I know I do. I got a whole train of vehicles coming in behind me here. Yeah, when I left the library last night, I could see all this like crystals around the camper, sparkling like, you know, pieces of shattered broken glass. And I bummed out. I was like, no, don't tell me somebody broke into my camper. That'd be terrible. You know, I can't afford to fix no window right now in cold weather. And my heart just kind of sunk. But then I walked around the camper and seen the broken windows. And now I can still see it. But last night I figured out what it was. It was like rock salt or that they must have went around and spread out, you know, to help melt any ice and stuff. So that was nice to find out that it was rock salt. Oh, it's weird when you're in this survival mode, you know, because I worry about any type of breakdown or break-in or anything that's going to cost me money, because I don't have it to remedy the situation, you know. Especially in the winter. You know, if it was the summer and somebody broke a window or something, or if a rock came and broke a window, well, I got plenty of tape, you know, duct tape or whatever, and I've got some plastic, and I got some cardboard in here between different boxes and stuff, and you know, so I could make something together just to whip it together quick enough to, you know, kind of patch it up a little bit. But, well, I should shut that off. I mean, when I turn that back to the radio. Me and my bigness. Take my glasses off so y'all can see my pretty eyes. I gotta get running in there and check the mail. Thanks for watching. God bless you, and we'll see you on the next one.